Welcome back. During this Thanksgiving week, several major networks ran anti-ICE commercials encouraging ICE agents to, quote, walk away from their responsibilities. Is this the left's new tactic to turn up the violent rhetoric against law enforcement? Let's ask our expert, retired Chief of the Yuma Sector Border Patrol, Chris Clem. Welcome. And we're also joined again by our special guests, Deneen Borelli and Dr. Tom Borelli.
Welcome, guys. So, Chris, I'll start with you. You have to see one of these commercials, right? Surely you've seen it.
You will be caught. You will be removed, and you will never return.
Video to a monitor shows the moment the ICE agent
Daddy, how's your day?
Shocking. It's disgusting.
I mean, Chris, come on. This isn't just about the ICE agents, right? Their children are going to go to school and have to deal with this from their friends. What's your reaction here?
Well, our reaction is it's, eerily similar to what the 6 Democrat representatives said recently about our military. But look, the entire progressive left's whole storyline is based on emotional propaganda, pushing misrepresentation, fallacies, the complete misinformation regarding law and policies. And so that's their entire base. So only thing they can do is try to continue to appeal to the emotional side of it. But let me put some things out there. ICE agents have arrested nearly 300,000 people this year during interior operations, over 6,000 gang members. And I think they're going to onboard close to 10,000 new agents come January. I don't think this is going to have any mark or impact that they think they're doing. It's just wasting dollars and pushing their emotional propaganda that they've been doing for the last few years.
Deneen, what's your reaction to this commercial? I mean, I'm sure you're as outraged as everybody else, right?
Yeah, well, first of all, I want to thank anyone who is on the front lines, or men and women who are in these jobs, in these roles to protect citizens. I think it's outrageous that the Democrats put out that video. It's outrageous, this commercial. And you are sent, this is beyond propaganda. This
Yes.
is dangerous.
Yeah.
And you're sending a message to the loons out there that you can do whatever you want and disregard and put targets on the backs of our law enforcement personnel. This is right. And shame on these
That's right.
networks for airing these commercials. What are they thinking?
Yes, and let's apologize to the parents, to the families of the 2 guardsmen, one already deceased, Sarah, and one fighting for his life, Andrew Wolf, today,
Yes, so true.
because of this thinking.
Yeah, and these commercials, they don't just affect ICE agents. It also puts, as you mentioned, the families at
Right.
risk. Listen to what 22-year veteran for Border Patrol, Art Del Sueto, had to say about this.
This doesn't target the ICE agents. This doesn't target them. This what it does is it targets the children of the law enforcement, because now these children go to school where other children are seeing these types of commercials, where other families, are misguided, and they're telling their children that, ICE agents and Border Patrol agents are bad. The teachers, I'm telling you from firsthand experience, I've seen it. Some of the teachers jump on the bandwagon as well.
Chris, you agree with Mr. Cueto?
Look, I've known Art for many, many years. We used to work together. He used to work for me. I love Art. He's very a matter of fact as well. And he's right. Look, this is, again, part of the problem with this progressive left agenda of demonizing those that are taking the oath of office to serve and protect this country and uphold the laws. Remember, they're enforcing the laws written by Congress and given the authority in the executive branch to do this. And so targeting families and trying to get the emotional side of it and turn and maybe divide families, maybe that's their long game. But I can tell you, there's a lot of money invested in mental health and resiliency to make sure our agents have what they need, that their families have what they need. And I can assure you, the people I'm close to, They all know and love their parents, their brothers, their sisters, their aunts and uncles that are doing this job every day to make them safe. Because that's the bottom line, is those kids that they're targeting in this video are actually going to benefit from mom and dad going to work every day, keeping them safe so they can go to school, so they can live in a country that protects their best interests and their way of life.
Dr. Tom, weigh in on this, please.
Look, what this is classic communism, turning families against each other. This is part of the agenda. It happened all the time in the Soviet Union. This is what they do. You turn families, they're doing on many issues, transgender children as well. Turn the family, put the state in charge, not the family, not the parents. The young lady, the little girl up family, what did you do today, Daddy? I arrested criminal illegal aliens. I just put a sexual offender in jail. This is what I did. I'm protecting you, our family, and our community. That's the right answer.
Yeah, the president did weigh in on this as Democrat lawmakers continue to egg on this negative rhetoric. The president said on Truth Social, he reminded us, and quote, whenever the president finds that the entry of any aliens or of any class of aliens into the United States would be detrimental to the interest of the United States, he may by proclamation and for such period as he shall deem necessary suspend the entry of all aliens or any class of aliens as immigrants or non-immigrants, or impose on the entry of aliens any restrictions he may deem to be appropriate. Chris, we'll get your final thoughts here and your reaction. Is the president right on this?
The president is right on. Every president has used that authority to stop a certain class, a certain group of individuals from around the world to come here. And we started this, it became public knowledge under Obama with the travel ban that was, again, shut down when Trump did it. But look, when we're talking about specifically the Afghans, I think that's one of the big push behind this, is we know that there was lapse in vetting. We know that there was problems in that. So the president is putting a hard stop on this, going back and going to leave no stone unturned. And he needs to stop it before we have more people come in. Let's clean up the mess here, which he's done a great job so far, and that's what he's continued to do. Let's just hope that these activist judges do not put a stop on the duly congressional given authority to the executive and the president to do his job to keep America safe. This is what this administration is doing, whether they like it or love it.
Well said. Chris, Clem, Deneen, and Tom, thank you all.
Thanks.
Very important topic.
Thanks, guys.